Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Advancing With. Today we're speaking with Maureen Rooney and Dwayne Waite, who are our new president and vice president for AFA Pittsburgh. Hey guys, say what's up.
Hi, everyone. I am Maureen Rooney. I am the incoming president of the AAF Pittsburgh chapter, and I am the director of account services at Market Space Agency.
Hello, everyone. Dwayne Waite Jr. here, and I'm the incoming vice president for the AF Pittsburgh chapter, and I am the marketing manager for Shell Games, a video game design development company here in Pittsburgh.
So, first question first. Why did both of you want to be the president or vice president of AF Pittsburgh? Why did you want to be in leadership?
I think it all goes along with the tagline of being a unifying voice in marketing and advertising. I believe strongly that there should be advocates of our industry. And so whenever I got in a good place with Shell Games, I decided to jump more into being that advocate role. I thought that it could be a nice way forward to have some more ideas and help others along the way.
Yeah, and I mean, similar to what Dwayne said, definitely love the what AAF stands for and what the Pittsburgh chapter has done here locally, and then really just loved being engaged, loved being a part of everything, and being able to be a part of the success of what the industry here has done, and was very excited then to be nominated as vice president, and worked really wonderfully with Dawn Butler, our current president, through really the last 2 years, which was not anything what we were expecting as our roles, but certainly looking forward to partnering with Dwayne as we're hopefully coming out of things and going to get back to a little bit more normalcy, whatever that might be.
On that note, and you both kind of talked about this. Let's take a step back and what is the mission in your mind for AFA Pittsburgh as far as for being in the industry, and how do you plan, both of you, to enact that vision in your tenure as president and vice president?
My vision is to reinvigorate this industry. We have all shown how kind of resilient and truly creative we can be, and to see the amount of shops that have changed their course or even opened in the midst of this has been amazing. And I really feel like it's now about kind of reconnecting with everyone. I think everyone has been doing their best to get through this. And I just am really looking to kind of reinvigorate the chapter here, reconnect people with each other. And I think that's kind of the start of what we want to do over the next couple of years, is really start to connect people and bring them back together.
Yeah, along those lines, one of my goals is to get people to celebrate what we do. AF Pittsburgh in 2023 is going to have its 100th anniversary as a chapter. And so to really use next year as a way to celebrate not just what the chapter has done, but for those professionals in the advertising and marketing communities to get together and enjoy what Mo said, to reconnect and enjoy being together, but also to celebrate the organizations within Pittsburgh that have pioneered different marketing and advertising opportunities, and then just where we're going. So being able to put that on a bigger stage for others to see what's happening in Pittsburgh, and for AF Pittsburgh to take the lead in that.
So, thinking about in those terms, what do you think we need to change, or what do you want us to change? In this, you could look at it either way, like as a group or as the industry in our region.
I want to expand our community. So I feel like there are people out there that think, oh, the AAF, that's not, I don't work for an advertising agency, or I don't work for a production house. That's not for me. I want to be able to expand that community. There are so many ideas that come out of different folks, and we need somebody who, maybe we need someone who's a blogger who's writing about something specific, and we need an influencer campaign. I mean, all of those things sort of play in our industry. And for anyone, I think, who would say, oh, well, I'm creative, but I don't belong with AAF, I would ask you to reach out to us. We're really like open arms, really want to expand and engage everyone in the creative field. And again, if you feel like you wouldn't belong, then please reach out to us and let us have a conversation with you.
For the newer individuals, I guess we can consider ourselves all a little bit more seasoned now in the industries that we're in. So what's the what do you want to say to them? I know I remember it was quite daunting, trying to figure out how you're going to get into the industry and who to talk to and who wants to talk to you. And so what's your advice, being leaders now in the industry, that's for them, the individuals maybe out of college or going to come out of college, or maybe they're just a couple years in their career and don't quite know where they're headed yet?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, it goes along with networking, it goes along with, business development, it goes along with pitching, just make the ask, go to an event, make the ask, talk to somebody, ask a question, get a business card, get somebody out the coffee. The worst they could say is no, and that they're busy, and then you just move on.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I couldn't have said it better. And I always find it refreshing when, someone reaches out. Put yourself out there a little bit. I think you'll find that we're a pretty open and fun and welcoming community, and that we want to continue bringing in that younger generation so that we can keep evolving.
What experience, out of the experiences you had, are you going to bring as president? We'll start with Madam President first. Um, as president, like what experience out of your real work, are you going to use to bring into your position now as president of AFA Pittsburgh?
Okay, so I think I'm on the account client service facing side of the business, and so I'm looking forward to kind of, yes, I've gotten to know everyone over the past several years, but having some individual conversations with folks to get to know them a little bit better and what they love about the board and maybe what they want to do a little bit different. I really want to, like I said, this is, yes, I may have the title of president, but we are leading this as a whole. And I want to make sure that everyone's ideas and thoughts are well represented as we're, again, kind of coming out of things now and starting to, have some in-person activities. I want to make sure that we are well represented as a board and that everyone feels like they have a voice. So I feel like, again, my role in my day-to-day work is, again, working with lots of different clients that work in several different industries that have lots of different personalities. And I feel like I can, do that from the AAF chapter side and kind of help bring people together, again, for that common goal that Dwayne was talking about.
So for me, my day-to-day focuses around social digital advertising, trade show and events, and influencer marketing. And so what I do is intentional planning and execution, right? So bringing that to the role here is coming up with a plan which is intentional of either creating value for membership, increasing membership, retaining membership, and rolling out different activities that will achieve those goals. And so working with Mo, working with the board, to create intentional strategy for those goals is something that I'm looking forward to do.
What do you foresee, both of you, as the future of our industry? And that can be a year from now, 5 years, 10 years from now, however you want to kind of think about it.
Increase in digital spend and digital creative, that's not going to go away. User generated content is not going to go away. So working with content creators, working with influencers, that'll continue to evolve. As well on the business to business side, it's really small right now, but business to business influencers or business to business content creators will be a big thing for people to take a look at it and realize. Um, Always looking at programmatic and your AI tools for marketing and advertising. There's still a lot of problems with it right now, and so I think those will be ironed out in the next couple of years. So that'll be interesting to take a look at, and especially on a professional side, people wanting to use AI to replace copywriting. I don't think that that's going to be a thing. So that'll be an interesting, debate for your, junior or new copywriters versus the machine, right? Of what will resonate best.
How do you want the industry to advance? Like if in your ideal world, we're moving in the future and you're looking at the industry and you're part in it, like how do you want to see it advance?
The advertising and marketing industry is going to really have to focus on how we use data right. Because in 2023, whenever third-party cookies go away, we have to rely on first-party data. We have to personalize because that's how we're going to get that information. We could do the Google's cohort thing that didn't really pan out whenever they rolled it out, but the future is personalization. So how we can leverage web personalization, how we can leverage first party data without feeling intrusive, but making each message feel unique because we have the data to do so, and creating advertising messages that are designed to uh, either solve a problem or to realize a fantasy, right? It's that spectrum will be really important. And the good advertisers and marketers are going to, get more work and get more revenue for their clients and the brands that they advocate for. And those who don't will end up being pariahs. So hopefully, we're the people that we serve in the AF Pittsburgh serves will be more the former than the latter.
Is there anything you want to add? The floor is both of yours.
I just think that, Dwayne and I are both extremely excited and honored to be in these roles. We look forward to, serving this community. That's what we're here for. So again, I can't stress enough that, we want to hear your ideas. Please come to an event, send us an email, go to our website. All of the information is there. We want to hear from you. If you are in any version of a creative field, you do belong here, and we will work with you to make sure that you truly feel that you do belong and feel like you're getting support from us, and getting support from this community, and getting some worthwhile, content and information from your membership.
That's it. Yeah, the biggest thing that we want to do is to drive this organization in a manner where people find their membership not just valuable, but valuable enough to share to others for them to see it create some FOMO and have them join as well. So any way that you can do or say or share that helps us with that mission, we want to hear it.
Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed this episode. I hope you did the same. Dwayne and Maureen, thank you so much for the insights you shared. And we will see you next month for the new episode of Vancing With. Have a good one.